For centuries, sailors have spoken of monstrous creatures like Kraken,
What the hell?
giant serpents lurking in the depths of the ocean, which remained nothing more than a folklore until now. Today you will get to see some of the beastly monsters that appeared from the depths of the ocean. Back in 2015, a deep-sea explorer team was on a comprehensive underwater mission in the Indian Ocean when they witnessed a baby creature resembling what we called a Godzilla, a fictional monster. The creature glided through the water, using its tail for propulsion. This sighting occurred in the deep waters of the Indian Ocean, an area that remains largely unexplored, which may explain the discovery of unknown species. The creature's tail-driven movement is characteristic of some marine animals, but not typical for known sea life. Its features, reminiscent of mythical creatures, might help it blend into the depths of the ocean as a defense mechanism. The giant ray. The Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest of Earth's 5 oceanic divisions, and in 2015, fishermen captured a massive manta ray in their net. The fish, much larger than typical manta rays, was frantically flapping its fins on the deck, likely in an attempt to escape the net. With wingspans normally between 20 and 29 feet, this creature was far bigger, sparking interest in the possibility of giant versions of known species. It could be a remnant of prehistoric times, and the size and behavior of this manta ray point to a species that might have evolved uniquely in the deep, unexplored waters of the Pacific. Plesiosaur revelation. The Black Sea, known for its rich archaeological significance, became the setting for an unexpected discovery in 2007. During a research mission, the Submarine Exploration Corps inadvertently captured footage of 2 plesiosaurs, prehistoric creatures believed to have gone extinct around 66 million years ago. The plesiosaurs appeared on film, their long necks and massive bodies gliding effortlessly through the water just as fossil records had described. These creatures with their unique body structure were unmistakable. It's possible that plesiosaurs adapted to the harsh conditions of the Black Sea and stayed hidden from modern human exploration. Though one theory suggests they could be part of a secret scientific experiment, their remote location makes that highly unlikely. Strange sea behemoth. This 2009 footage from Bangladesh shows a giant dead whalefish chained and being transported by a crane. The creature, having died near the shore, is being moved for cleaning purposes. The sight of such a massive whale-like creature washed ashore is a rare occurrence, especially considering the region doesn't typically see creatures of this size. The whale's size and condition indicate that it may not have followed the typical oceanic life cycle. Environmental factors like pollution could have influenced its growth or altered its appearance. Its exact species and classification remain unclear. Is it truly a whale, or is it a mysterious, unrecorded marine creature? Scary grouper encounter. In the depths of the ocean, 2 divers encountered something they couldn't have prepared for. While exploring the underwater world, they recorded a bizarre fish with an unsettling appearance. Its body was oddly shaped, its eyes appeared closed, and its lips eerily resembled those of a human. Suddenly, the creature moved aggressively toward one diver, attempting to bite his head. The diver acted quickly and escaped. The fish was later identified as a massive grouper, known for its powerful jaws and territorial behavior. Although it ended safely, the encounter left the divers shaken and questioning the strange behavior of the grouper. Unseen marine oddity. Easter Island is already associated with the mysteries of its moai statues, and its proximity to the Pacific Ocean brought a thread-like entity that washed ashore in 2002. Stretching thousands of feet across the shoreline and into the water, this massive structure caught the attention of a man seen in footage inspecting it up close. The entity's texture and flexibility didn't match any known seaweed, rope, or marine material, leaving marine biologists puzzled. Some considered it could be a fragment of a deep-sea organism, possibly a larval stage of a colossal marine creature. Its appearance may have been triggered by seismic activity or underwater volcanic eruptions common in the Pacific region. Ancient Rhizodon encounter. In a quiet river, a man conducting an unusual experiment faced something terrifying. Encased within a glass container submerged in the water, he attracted the attention of an ancient beast, a rhizodon. The massive creature resembled a crocodile with its elongated body and powerful jaws. It circled the container curiously, repeatedly poking its face against the glass, seemingly trying to invade the space. This prehistoric predator, once thought extinct, appeared alive and dangerous at this moment. What kind of experiment could have attracted such a creature? The man escaped unharmed, but the rhizodon's presence raises unsettling questions about hidden species lurking underwater. Unseen lake monster. In 2023, a kayaker enjoying a peaceful day on Crater Lake had an unforgettable encounter. A massive entity surfaced alarmingly close to his kayak, followed by the entire lake erupting in the turbulent disturbance. What appeared to be enormous tentacles flailed near the surface, sending ripples across the water that stretched far and wide. Experts who analyzed the footage identified the creature as the legendary Kraken. The behavior they noted could have been a reaction to the kayaker's presence, with the tentacle movements possibly signaling defense or territorial display. Judging by the scale of the ripples and disturbance, the creature was estimated to be larger than any fresh water. Unknown marine monster. While fishing on a quiet lake, a fisherman stumbled upon something nightmarish. As he tried to reel in his line, he recorded a marine monster that defied explanation. The creature's body was partially submerged, but its upper half revealed a plain, smooth surface. Its mouth was wide open, bizarrely structured, with rows of sharp teeth running along its sides and front. The fisherman froze, unsure if it was a mutated fish or something else entirely. Unable to comprehend its origin, he watched as the creature disappeared beneath the water, leaving only questions. Whatever it was, it remains a haunting encounter. Cuttlefish surprise. Shoal Bay Beach was the subject of a marine science expedition team when a member used a fish stick to pull a cuttlefish out of the shoreline. Recorded in 2016, the cuttlefish was brought out from the sandy, shallow waters, revealing its smooth, bulbous body that was slick and soft. Its skin shimmered in shades of white, gray, and brown, blending perfectly with its surroundings. The cuttlefish's large, oval-shaped eyes remained wide open, indicating its alertness despite being removed from the water. Although it appeared disoriented and stressed, the creature maintained a calm demeanor, likely due to being pulled out of its natural environment. Unknown sea creature. In 2022, a diver exploring the sea recorded something terrifying, a creature with many dangling limbs swaying with the current. Its body twisted oddly, with a tail that spiraled unnaturally and had small dot-like endings attached to it. The strange combination of its form made it look more alien than aquatic. No one could identify what it was. Was it an undiscovered species, a mutated anomaly, or something that didn't belong in this world? The recording remains chilling proof of the encounter, leaving viewers with more questions than answers about what might still be lurking in the deep. Deep Lake surprise. Great Bear Lake is among the planet's largest bodies of fresh water, and in 2013 it became the site of an extraordinary encounter. A fisherman reported hooking a massive fish that he panicked and fell backward. Instead of thrashing or fleeing, the fish calmly revealed itself. It was described as having a reflective, metallic sheen on its scales, an unusual trait for freshwater species. Some believe it could have been a gigantic sturgeon. Its immense size, possibly due to the lake's untouched and isolated environment. The fish's calm demeanor suggested a unique adaptation to conserve energy in the lake's resource-scarce depths. Perhaps it surfaced to assert dominance or simply respond to the disturbance. Jeremy Wade's discovery.
Yes.
In the depths of a secluded lake, renowned angler Jeremy Wade stumbled upon an eerie creature hidden under a rock. It was black in color, with crab-like legs and a hardened, segmented body. Upon closer inspection, it was identified as a giant crayfish, an unusual, almost alien-looking specimen. The creature's dark appearance and its positioning under the rock gave it a mysterious aura, blending perfectly with its shadowy surroundings. Though harmless, the sheer size of the crayfish left Jeremy stunned, sparking curiosity about how many undiscovered aquatic creatures might still thrive in these lesser-explored lakes.
Yes. Yes.
Flat-tailed creature.
Look at that.
While sailing across a calm sea, a boat captain recorded something strange gliding through the water. A black creature partially obscured by the waves revealed only glimpses of its presence. Its flat tail waved rhythmically as it moved forward, disappearing and reappearing momentarily. The rest of its body remained hidden, leaving the captain curious and unsettled. Neither the boatman nor the local fisherman could identify the creature. It could be a mutated fish, an unknown species, or something far more mysterious. The footage remains as eerie proof of its existence, leaving everyone to wonder what dwells beneath the deep ocean surface.
Look at that.
Unseen Lake Terror. In 2011, a young woman from Brazil was walking by a lake when she spotted a mysterious creature gliding through the water. The creature's imposing, robust body and dark exoskeleton blended seamlessly with the aquatic environment, making it almost ghostly in appearance. Its large claws, slightly curved, were held outward, while its reddish eyes glowed as it moved through the water with power and grace. This was no ordinary marin, which is a species of freshwater crayfish. Its size was far beyond the typical, possibly due to genetic mutations or environmental changes. The creature displayed aggressive behavior, gliding effortlessly with its strong tail and claws, suggesting it could be territorial or predatory. Pale Entity. In 2023, while sailing through the Atlantic Ocean, a man caught something chilling on camera. A pale creature appeared to be standing still in the water, unmoving, with its eyes eerily closed. Its elongated head was strange and unidentifiable, and a long fish-like tail extended beneath the waves. The stillness of its posture made it appear lifeless, but it seemed to be observing silently, either blind or calmly surveying the area. The unsettling encounter gave the impression of an alien being waiting for something. Whatever it was, the sight left the sailor rattled and uncertain of what he had witnessed. Tentacled mystery in Venice. A couple's trip to Italy turned into an eerie encounter when they spotted a tentacle-like creature wrapping itself around a stone pillar. Recorded in 2004 at a lake in Venice, the creature's behavior was highly unusual, with its tentacles appearing elongated and flexible, gripping the pillar with remarkable strength. Descriptions likened it to a deep-sea creature, an odd sight in a city known for its canals rather than oceanic wildlife. Its presence in Venice's waterways could have been influenced by chemical pollution, possibly forcing it to adapt or seek refuge in unfamiliar surroundings. Despite its size and peculiar actions, the creature showed no aggression toward the couple, as though it didn't perceive humans as a threat. Megalodon encounter. In an ocean, a man in a protective cage recorded footage that shocked the world, a full living megalodon. Unlike a partial sighting in the previous clip, this colossal predator swam circles around the cage, its massive form creating shadows that swallowed the diver in darkness. Its rows of razor-sharp teeth and prehistoric size made it clear this wasn't any modern-day shark. The footage raised countless questions about whether was this an experiment involving resurrected prehistoric creatures, or a discovery that redefined oceanic history. The recording ended abruptly, leaving viewers in awe and wonder. Megalodon, it seems, may never have truly disappeared. Faceless monster. Deep in the sea, divers stumbled upon a monstrous creature that defied all logic. It had a bizarre, thick body with no visible face, legs, or eyes. A snake-like tongue emerged from a small hole on its front, retracting eerily back inside. Its body had various colors, and parts of it were lined with sharp, intimidating spikes. The divers watched in stunned silence as the creature pulsed and shifted, an unsettling mix of beauty and terror. Was it an unknown sea species or something far more ancient? With no answers, this faceless monster remains one of the ocean's most haunting mysteries. Fish monster of Australia. 2024, a deep-sea camera in Australia recorded a strange creature that puzzled marine experts. It had a fish-like body with two small holes resembling nostrils and elongated fins that looked like wings. Below these fins were tiny arms with miniature hands, a disturbing detail not seen in ordinary fish. The creature appeared stuck in a mysterious steel object, struggling to break free. Was it a rare species trapped in an unfortunate situation, or something man-made? Some speculated it was part of an underwater experiment gone wrong. The footage remains unsettling, with the fish monster continuing to fuel curiosity and fear. The silent intruders. A man from Colorado heard some strange noise from the backyard of his beach house. Recorded in 2018, he discovered a surprising sight. Hundreds of small, snail-like creatures gathered in the corner of a room. These creatures may be parasitic, potentially using the house as a breeding ground or a host for their youngs. The colony-like appearance is a behavior not typically seen in land or marine creatures of such size. Their presence inside a house, especially in an inland state like Colorado, was baffling. The creature's social structure and their ability to adapt to the environment suggest that they may have evolved to live both in marine and terrestrial habitats. Bizarre entity. In the deep Pacific Ocean, a diver swam alongside something truly unexplainable. The creature was massive, with a patterned body resembling ancient designs. It had two small wings near its lower body and two larger wing-like attachments on its front. From these wings, a snout-like appendage suddenly emerged, extending toward the diver before coiling around them. The diver's camera recorded the unsettling moment, but the video cut abruptly, leaving viewers unsure of the diver's fate. What was this entity? Some believe it was a forgotten deep-sea predator, while others suspect it was something not of this world. Seals or something else. Inside a private experimental facility, a group of divers conducted a strange test involving two creatures. These beings resembled seals with their massive gray bodies, but their small faces seemed oddly disproportionate. One was much larger, while the other appeared to be a baby. The divers carefully dipped the creatures into the water, lifting them back out repeatedly, seemingly testing their ability to remain submerged. Were they truly seals, or was this an undisclosed aquatic species being studied for unknown purposes? The video, though quiet, hinted at something unusual, raising questions about the experiment's real intent and the creature's origins. Serpent above the waves. In 1998, the Russian military was relocating a base due to a security risk, and during a flight over the Arctic Ocean, they spotted something extraordinary, a colossal sea serpent gliding just above the water's surface. The creature's head was remarkably large, with a massive tail stretching across an expansive section of the ocean. The serpent's oversized head hinted at unique adaptations, possibly for hunting in deep-sea conditions or as part of its predatory behavior. Its proximity to the water's surface was unusual for such a massive marine animal, as most deep-sea creatures tend to remain hidden in the ocean's depths. Plesiosaur revelation. The Black Sea, known for its rich archaeological significance, became the setting for an unexpected discovery in 2007. During a research mission, the Submarine Exploration Corps inadvertently captured footage of two plesiosaurs, prehistoric creatures believed to have gone extinct around 66 million years ago. The plesiosaurs appeared on film, their long necks and massive bodies gliding effortlessly through the water, just as fossil records had described. These creatures, with their unique body structure, were unmistakable. It's possible that plesiosaurs adapted to the harsh conditions of the Black Sea and stayed hidden from modern human exploration. Though one theory suggests they could be part of a secret scientific experiment, their remote location makes that highly unlikely. Red Sea's ghostly giant. For decades, the Loch Ness Monster has been synonymous with a single lake in Scotland, but in a twist that no one saw coming, a creature resembling Nessie was spotted far from home in the middle of the Red Sea. Recorded in 1992, sailors reported seeing a strange animal floating motionless on the surface. They described it as having a long neck, a rounded body, and fins, closely matching classic depictions of Nessie, but with features that seemed adapted to the warmer waters of the region. Its unusual stillness provided the sailors with a clear view, although such behavior is uncommon for large marine creatures. This could have been part of a hunting strategy, using its stillness to ambush prey. Transparent mystery. In 2018, a diver's underwater camera recorded something that seemed otherworldly. The creature had a transparent back with glowing luminous substances visible through its body. Its bizarre mouth was wide open, revealing flexible, thread-like teeth that eerily moved with the currents. The translucent structure allowed light to refract through it, creating an ethereal glow. Scientists and marine experts remain divided on its origin. Some said it's an undiscovered deep-sea species, while others suggest it might be a mutated jellyfish. Regardless, its unearthly appearance and mesmerizing transparency make it one of the most mysterious underwater finds to date. Battle of Sea Monsters. While exploring the deep sea, an adventurer captured a terrifying sight, a fierce fight between two unknown sea creatures. These monsters had mouths that opened like bat wings, expanding unnaturally wide. Above the mouths were two massive bulging eyes that glared as they competed for food. Their flat, elongated bodies were lined with thin strands, giving them an alien appearance. The creatures' movements were aggressive yet graceful, as though perfectly adapted to deep-sea survival. What species could they be? Experts remain puzzled, speculating they may belong to an undiscovered family of deep-sea predators. The video left viewers spellbound and curious. Monster of Lough-Foyle. In Lough-Foyle, Ireland, a group of boatmen noticed something strange in the water. Surrounding a central point, they observed a massive creature moving just below the surface. Although its full body remained hidden, its sheer size was undeniable as the water rippled unnaturally with every movement. The men could see glimpses of a dark form gliding under the boats, too large for any known marine animal. Some claimed it was a lake monster, while others believed it could have been an undiscovered species from the depths. With no clear evidence, the legend of the Lough-Foyle monster only grows stronger.
Is that a head?
Humanoid of the Sea. In 2013, a boy from Australia was riding his jet ski at Greenfield Beach when he encountered a strange creature that peeked its head out of the water. The creature appeared humanoid, standing upright in the water, but its face had more marine-like features. Captured during the day, the sighting was unusual for its timing, as most marine creatures are rarely seen in such shallow waters during daylight hours. The boy, clearly surprised, did not attempt to approach or interact with the creature, choosing instead to record the encounter. This odd behavior could indicate the creature was hunting or scanning for prey, or perhaps it was part of a larger migration. Alien-like visitor. Back in 2009, a young boy's trip to a beach in Miami took an unexpected turn when he spotted an alien-like figure just beneath the water's surface. The figure had a humanoid shape, pale skin, long limbs, and large eye sockets. It appeared to be staring directly at the boy, creating an unnerving experience. The most unsettling feature was its hollow eye sockets, evoking images of alien life forms often seen in movies. Despite its human-like form, it moved effortlessly through the water, blurring the line between what we know as aquatic life and something far more strange. While it could have been hunting, using its appearance to stalk prey, it's also possible the creature was simply intrigued by the boy. Ancient Serpent Reborn. When a white snake-like creature appeared on St. George Beach, it was impossible not to think of the Titanoboa, the ancient serpent whose massive size once dominated the earth. In 2006, locals gathered around the creature, unsure of what they were witnessing. It was much larger than any sea snake or eel, with a length that made many recall the size of the Titanoboa. Despite attempts to identify it, experts were unable to match it with any known species. The creature's immense size, long body, and unusual white coloration only added to the confusion. It's believed that the creature might have been injured or ill, which caused it to lose its ability to swim properly and end up washed ashore. Water's secret predator. In 2014, a tourist trip to Tongass National Forest turned unsettling when visitors spotted an enormous elongated snake swimming through a muddy lake. The water was murky, but the footage captured the snake's long body moving gracefully beneath the surface. It took several seconds for the snake to fully swim across, making it clear that it was far larger than any known snake species in the area. Experts believe this snake might be a mythical lake serpent, tied to local stories about water-dwelling monsters. The snake's ability to navigate the cloudy water suggests it's well adapted to low visibility environments, likely relying on heightened senses. Venom-like creature. In 2019, at an Arizona lake, a boatman experienced a spine-chilling moment when he recorded an unidentified monster. The creature had a slimy black appearance, with octopus-like legs extending from its body, gliding unnaturally toward the lake bed. Its movements and texture closely resembled the infamous symbiotic creature from the movie Venom, giving it an almost fictional feel. Despite its recorded presence, no one could identify what it truly was. Was it an undiscovered species, or had something bizarre surfaced from the depths? The lake remains as mysterious as ever, hiding answers beneath its dark, rippling waters. Frozen carcass. In the icy lakes of the frozen US mountains, a hiker stumbled upon something unsettling beneath the frozen surface. Recording the find, he zoomed in on what looked like a lifeless creature, a mix of parrot green and white in color. Though its body appeared still, closer observation revealed signs of decomposition. The creature had no prominent facial features, adding to its eerie, unexplainable nature. It looked to be a mysterious carcass of an unknown aquatic species, or something else entirely. The frozen waters have preserved many secrets, but this discovery left the hiker with more questions than answers about what he had found. Megalodon sighting. In September 2023, a man sailing across the ocean recorded a sight that sent shockwaves across the internet. A colossal creature appeared beneath the water, its body barely moving, creating immense shadows in the depths. When the footage surfaced online, people said it was a Megalodon, a prehistoric shark believed to have been extinct for millions of years. Its huge size and slow movement defied all logic, making it seem like an ancient predator had emerged from the past. The man's footage left experts baffled and ocean enthusiasts thrilled. Could this really have been a surviving Megalodon? The debate continues. Prehistoric snake reborn. Fakistra Beach is a paradise on Earth, and in 2023 it became the site of a shocking discovery. A Titanoboa, an extinct genus of giant snake that lived millions of years ago, washed ashore. This creature, thought to have vanished during the Paleocene era, stunned witnesses with its enormous size, far exceeding the length of any living snake species. The appearance of the Titanoboa on the beach could be linked to changes in the deep sea setting, where pressure and temperature shifts might have allowed the snake to survive outside its ancient habitat. If trapped or injured, the Titanoboa may have swum toward the shore in search of food or shelter. Modern-day plesiosaur. Many believe that all plesiosaurs became extinct as a result of the KT event approximately 66 million years ago. However, in 2009, a woman from Thailand recorded a long-necked creature while on a yacht trip, keeping pace with her boat. The creature swam alongside the yacht for several minutes, showing impressive size and agility in the water. Though it disappeared before more footage could be captured, the brief appearance left a lasting impression. Its features closely resembled those of the Nessie, prompting her to consider it a relative of that mysterious creature. It could have approached the boat out of curiosity, much like other marine animals when encountering new objects in their environment. Reptile of the sewers. This footage from Thailand shows a sewer creature gliding through the city's pipeline. In 2010, a young boy witnessed the creature from an opening hole behind him, and when he moved to the next opening, he saw a crocodile-like creature with a tail. The creature could be a large reptile that typically lives in more remote areas, but has somehow made its way into the sewer system, adapting to the underground world. Its appearance, with a tail resembling that of a crocodile, is highly unusual for an urban environment. It could also be hunting for food, such as rodents or small animals within the sewer system. Legend of Colico. Lake Colico is often linked to legends of strange aquatic creatures, with one of the most interesting sightings reported in 1992. A family recorded what appeared to be a massive creature with 4 humps gliding smoothly across the water surface. Its movements were calm and deliberate, resembling descriptions of similar lake creatures from around the world. Eyewitnesses described it as far larger than any known freshwater species in the area, with its sheer size leaving a lasting impression. Some experts theorize that volcanic activity or changes in water temperature might have forced the creature to the surface. The steady and composed motion of the humps, rather than chaotic movement, suggested it was in control of its environment. Mythical sea creatures. In 2001, US military troops flying over the Arabian Sea reported a startling encounter with two massive sea creatures. One was described as a giant leviathan, its colossal body stretching across the water's surface, with patterns on its skin resembling ancient depictions of mythical sea monsters. The other was an enormous shark, potentially a megalodon, estimated to be over 70 feet long, far exceeding the size of any known great white shark. Witnesses noted that the two creatures swam near each other without aggression, an uncommon sight for apex predators. Their sudden appearance might have been triggered by recent human exploration disturbing their natural environment. Open discussion. In today's open discussion, we have footage from 2002 when a giant leviathan appeared very close to a boat sailing in the South China Sea. The massive creature partially emerged from the water, possibly approaching the boat out of curiosity. It was enormous, estimated to be at least a couple dozen meters long, with an imposing serpentine body. Its presence was so overwhelming that it left the crew members in shock and disbelief. The creature didn't fully surface, but its long, scaled body was partially visible, resembling ancient sea serpents. It seemed to inspect the boat without fully revealing itself. What do you think about this sighting? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching the video. Share in the comments and do like the video and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.